grab some meat or whatever you need. I'm Corey, and it's time to get into it. So today we're going to be talking about some leaks that have come out. There's been a lot of leaks regarding this new World of Warcraft expansion, and we'll know for sure in about 2 weeks. It's the 3rd of April right now as of recording of this video. On the 19th, Blizzard is going to be releasing information regarding the next World of Warcraft expansion. We've heard a lot of things from the rumor mill, mostly that this is going to be revolving around dragons. It is going to be taking us back to the Dragon Isles, or not back to, but we're going to be going to the Dragon Isles. And I mean, that's really kind of the primary thing. A lot of other stuff that have come out is kind of throwaway type information. People are saying that there's going to be housing, although I wouldn't really put too much weight on that rumor. People are saying a new class. I wouldn't really put too much weight in that one either. A lot of these really particular types of leaks, I would say wait till we get the actual announcement to figure out if that's what's going on or not, because a lot of the times they get some stuff right, but the majority of things wrong. It looks like, however, though, somebody pulled an oopsie over at Blizzard and put some source code into the actual Blizzard website that further pushes this idea of going to the Dragon Isles, having a DragonFlight expansion. So we'll read through this Wowhead post and look at one picture that has been released as well. If you like what I'm doing here, if you like these videos, like, share, comment, and subscribe. So it starts off by going over a few different things regarding Shadowlands and how we've actually gotten a lot of leaks over the years for a lot of different expansions. And that's because Blizzard's a fairly big company, so it's going to be common for at least one or two people within the company to not keep their mouth shut or accidentally do an oopsie like what looks like what happens here. Now, I've checked this, and it's no longer here. What it was. So initially what this was, this leak, it's not there anymore. So that's that. But let's go ahead and read through what happened. It says, similar to how Bolvar was leaked prior to the Shadowlands announcement, or the announcement of Shadowlands, an update to the official World of Warcraft website may have inadvertently leaked the name of the next expansion. The website's public source code shows a string of DragonFlight, a string for the DragonFlight base, heroic and epic expansion pre-purchases. And this is likely, if this is true, it's going to be just the expansion, probably the expansion with some small goodies, probably the expansion with more goodies and game time, maybe even a physical thing. I don't know. It says, similarly, the code points to a new, though currently inaccessible URL, and that URL is inaccessible. I've tried going to it numerous times, and it just says that the website is down. So we'll check that again here in a moment because it's going to take a bit to load. So if we look on here, it is showing that at one point in time, it did show that there were strings for the DragonFlight base, heroic, and epic upgrades. Though, once again, like I said, it doesn't appear that that's the case anymore. It's no longer on there. Let's pull this back over so it's lined up correctly. It says, although still unconfirmed, this does not appear to be a late or incomplete April Fool's joke. Though we will get our confirmation once Blizzard officially announces on April 19th once Blizzard announces officially. Sentence structure threw me off. I don't know if that's correct. It doesn't seem like it, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. What we can say is that we previously data mined some encrypted items which look like they could be deluxe expansion rewards, specifically a mount, a pet, and some additional items with spell effects related to dragons, such as Dragon Mount Emerald buff, hinting at a green or emerald dragon. Oh, those are cool looking. There's also a small full spell effect attached to it. And what is this saying? It is encrypted content on live servers, which includes a mount, a pet. Does it actually show it? And scrolled Everworm. That looks like a mount. So it's not really too much on there, just another story of data mined information. Interestingly, these pieces here at WoW DragonFlight upgraded from item to heroic are actually unhidden comments within the code placed for the sake of documentation, which is almost certainly unintentional, but does raise the question of whether it's a mistake or purposeful misdirection on Blizzard's part. Blizzard almost never purposely misdirects when it comes to WoW. They just tend to have an oopsie. More evidence mounting is Joey102 in the comments. Noted new DragonFlight web certificates registered last week, also identifying the dragonflight.blizzard.com URL alongside some new WoW Classic updates. Okay. Certs registered last week. Let's see what that is. We're just kind of looking through all this together. I don't see any WoW Classic stuff. But maybe it's for a different thing. And then this is a picture that I actually see. The website is not accessible, the Blizzard, dragonflight.blizzard.com, but it doesn't even say, this is the interesting thing. So let's go to Corey. Corey is awesome and cool.com. DNS probe finished in X domain. So odd. Usually when I try to type in a URL, like a random URL like that, it will tell me that the URL is available, you know, stuff like that. So I guess we can't check that out. Checking the proxy and firewall, checking the connection. Oh, that's why. It's saying it just took too long to respond. So there's no real access to the website yet. So we'll see. We'll see if that's what it is, if it's not. This is a picture, though, that has also been shown. Now, could this be Photoshop? Yeah, it could be. But it would also make a lot of sense if this was just snapped real quick on someone's phone, or maybe caught in the background of a picture, or, you know, a whole bunch of different reasons this could be here. So with DragonFlight going to the Dragon Isles, I know that this is something that a lot of people have been looking forward to. Me personally, I don't really care where they take us to. I'm not really that big on lore when it comes to the games that I play. I just hope that it doesn't suck. Like, BFA hasn't really been fun. Shadowlands hasn't been fun. Honestly, Warlords of Draenor was okay for me personally, but that's because I had a guild that I played a lot with, and I was very close-knit with this guild. I actually still, from time to time, talk to the GM of that defunct guild. The expansion, spit everywhere. The expansion itself it left a lot to be desired, and I don't like, even though I don't pay too much attention to lore, I don't like the idea of retconning. I don't like the idea of being able to just go back in time and change things. I think that that is a very cheap tactic, and that's just how I feel about that. So that was kind of eh. But going to the Dragon Isles, it could be cool. Dragons are cool. I like dragons. They're pretty nifty creatures. Um, like I said, my main thing is I just hope the expansion doesn't suck. Unfortunately, what we've seen from Blizzard is just about everything and anything that they put out is not super great. So my hopes aren't very high. We'll see. I'm sure that it'll look great. I'm sure that it'll, you know, be attractive enough for me to at least level one character to max, like I have every single expansion. Um, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, let me know what you guys are thinking. Do you think that these leaks are legitimate? Do you think that we are going to be going to the Dragon Isles, or do you think that this was just a purposeful misdirection, as so eloquently put here? I don't think that's the case, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong again. I'll be wrong in the future. Or I've been wrong in the past. I will be wrong again in the future. So who knows? I hope that you guys are enjoying these videos that I'm doing, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Have a fantastic evening, and let's find out on the 19th what's actually going on here. I'm out.